How to have more money without struggling so hard. In this video, I'm going to speak with you about how you can have more money without having to work so hard and to think so much. So my mentor, Bob Proctor, taught me that want is the prerequisite to every desire that you can foresee yourself having. So if you think about that and realize that you just need to want things, and if you want it badly enough, then you will get it. And here's a great example of how you can think about that. So you're calling somebody on the phone, or you're sending them a picture on your phone, and you are sending them a message across the country, around the world, and they are receiving it. You want to give it to them, they want to see it, and so based on you and them wanting it, they are getting it. You don't need to know how the technology works. You don't need to know how that can happen. You just send it. And in fact, there are times when people will call you, you're thinking about them, and then suddenly your phone rings and it's them. And that's frequency. So if you think about it, money has a frequency. And so does everything that we want in our life. It has a frequency. The car you're driving has a frequency. The house you're living in has a frequency. Everything you have in your life is a frequency. And money has a frequency as well. And money only goes where it's invited and where it's welcome. It stays where it's welcome. So if you are going to get into alignment with money, then you have to have the frequency of money. You have to have thoughts that attract money, that invite money, not push it away. And there are a lot of thoughts that can push it away every single day. There's so much going on in the world that can help you to push money away. The stock market going up and down, the economy going up and down, the inflation, all sorts of factors and news and bits of information that will cause you to think about shrinkage, shrinkflation, instead of growing, instead of expanding. And so how do you get yourself into alignment? Because if you think about it, everything has a frequency. Even your cellular phone has a frequency. You're on a certain plan with a particular company, and the frequency that's being sent out by that company is being received by your phone. Not by other companies, not by other services. You're picking up their frequency, and they get paid for it. They send out the right frequency, you use the service, and they receive money. You pay for it. So that's how it works. So when you think about money, how do you get into alignment so that you can attract it to you? Because money can't talk, but it can hear, and if you call it, it will come. That's frequency. That's, again, Bob Proctor teaching this about money. And remember what Dr. Joseph Murphy said, that what you think and feel, you create, and you create what you believe. What you think and feel, you create, and you create what you believe. So if you want to create wealth, then you have to think and feel it. How do you think and feel it? Your thoughts. You have to have more thoughts around thinking and feeling wealth and abundance and prosperity. And you have to talk about the things that you want, not in a way that you want them, but they're out there and you might get them, or there's a potential that you could get them lucky if something fortunate or lucky happened to, a miracle happen. And it doesn't take a miracle. It just takes you focusing your attention on it and wanting it badly enough. When you want it, then you will get it. Remember, want is the prerequisite to getting everything that you desire. And the frequency of money is based on the prosperity of it, and how abundant it is, and how much you can get with it, and how much you can use it for. So when you've had an abundance of money in your life, then you can use it and buy things and get the things you want, and you feel good. And so you just have to get yourself in that mindset, that future mindset. If you were buying something and had it, the car you want, the house you want, the life you want, the vacations, you start picturing them and seeing them, you will start attracting the opportunities to create them, to manifest them. And that's how it works. You need to get your mind aligned with what you want. There are vision boards. I have a vision board that has all sorts of images on it and words, and those are the things that I want. And by focusing my attention on them, I will get them. There's also electronic vision boards. You can go online. There might be some free services out there. I use one called Mind Movies. You can create a mind movie with some affirmations, put the pictures that you want, and affirm every single day. Affirmations are going to create the foundation for the things that you want. It's like screwing in a hardwood floor. You keep screwing the tightening the floor, tightening and tighten until it's all tightened down and it's nice foundation. And that's how affirmations work. You keep affirming the things that you want. You attract the things you want. If you want to take a quote out of the 4 Spiritual Laws of Prosperity by Edwin Gaines, she says that large, rich, opulent, lavish financial surprises come to me now, and I'm grateful. Large, rich, opulent, lavish financial surprises come to me now, and I'm grateful. And if you keep repeating that every day, several times a day, guess what? That's frequency. That's your mind getting in line to large, rich, opulent, lavish financial surprises, and they will come. They will come. I've proven it. I've tested it. It works out amazingly. Say this every single time you go into the washroom. If you can't remember, put it on the mirror. I'm not talking about at your office or work. Do this, at your home. Put a note on there. Write it in dry erase marker on the mirror if you like. Large, rich, opulent, lavish financial surprises come to me now, and I'm grateful. And if you're going to say it out loud, say it with emphasis. Large, rich, opulent, lavish financial surprises are coming to me now, and I'm grateful. And if you have young children, do it while you're in the shower. Belt it out. They'll love it. They'll play along. And this will create a frequency for prosperity. It will attract money to you just by getting your mind aligned with what you want. You need to program this. This is an information center. Your brain, your mind is an information center, and it is a frequency generating machine. It will send out frequencies. It will attract the things you want. I'm guaranteeing that you cannot argue with me that the people in your life, your spouse, your children, if you have them, your family, they are there because of the frequency you sent out, what you wanted in your life. I've proven this. The first house that I purchased, my wife and I designed it sitting at the beach. We were sitting there and we were designing what the rooms would look like and feel like in the space, and we even named them, we gave them themes, and we created that just out of interest. And then friends of ours had just purchased a house, and they said, they're building new houses. Do you want to take a look? And we went into that community, took a look, and basically they said, this is the last unit of this size left. Do you want it? And we hadn't purchased a house before, but we took a look at it. They said, well, put $1,000 deposit down and think about it for 7 days and come back. And we did, and then we purchased. And that was how it happened. But it was because we wanted it. We started with a want, a desire, and then we created it. We created a model for it, a picture for it. And you can do that with vision boards and mind movies and all sorts of things. You can just write things down. You can create stories. You can journal about these things. But the creative mind is there. Remember, we have 6 faculties. We have perception, will, imagination, memory, intuition, and reason. Perception, will, imagination, memory, intuition, and reason. These are all faculties. And if Einstein said that imagination is more important than anything, well, maybe he's got a good point. Because when you imagine things, you are creating a picture in your mind. And when you create a picture in your mind, then the world can create that picture for you. You can create the reality of it and bring it to you. So, like I was saying in the beginning, that money has a frequency. And you can get your mind aligned with the frequency of money just by thoughts, getting your thoughts aligned alone. Just by focusing your thoughts consistently and persistently and giving it attention, talking about what you want, thinking about what you want, picturing what you want, and saying great, powerful affirmations that are going to take you to where you want to go. And just watch how things start to manifest and happen for you and opportunities come through and to you. And then you will say, yes, I see it. The things in my life, especially the money, has a frequency, and then I attract the money, and then I buy the things, and then I feel good, and that's how it works. So you can consistently and persistently attract the things you want just by getting your mind tuned in to the frequency of money and getting aligned with it, and then you will see how you can manifest the things you want, and your life will get better and better all the time. All right, so down below, I'm going to actually include some affirmations if you like. I've recorded them. You can listen to them and play them every single day, and that will help tune your mind in. So go below and you can click on those affirmations. They're all money affirmations, and you can play them and listen to them every single day. I will include that link below for you, but go ahead and do this and see how it changes your life. And if you like this video, click the subscribe button and notification bell. Otherwise, We'll see you on my next video. Bye.